FlowwithKB.
Hey Kay. Hi everybody.
Welcome to FlowwithKB.
Sharing light, life, and laughter
with Kofoworola.
And of course, Boma. Hi. What they happen? How are you doing? Come on. Kofo, we need to stop. The end. Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys.
What's poppin'? What's going on? How y'all doing, huh?
So, guys, we know that in the last episode, we're not too okay like that. So, we're trying to be okay in this new episode.
That's the problem. Every time you say it, we terribly are never able to maintain status quo. So it's better you don't bother. But Boya will now be able to behave. Anywho's, I didn't say anywho's. Anyway,
you said it.
I did.
You said it. You decide your destiny with it. Anyways.
Tag my like, why do you have to go so far? My destiny is my life. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Today, yeah, I need to see the future. I was the same thing. I just see you are more wrong because we need to trigger your memories. What?
Let it go. Focus. What are we talking about today?
Childhood memories.
Why are you blushing though?
Because I just remember some interesting things.
You have good memories from your childhood?
Maybe.
I think I need to say psychologist. I like to bury some certain memories. I bury them deep in my It's not that they are scarring. I just don't want to see myself as such a person.
Wow. I don't want to imagine if the way you are now, you don't want to see yourself then.
I don't even know what you mean. It could be good things. You know, you have no idea. It could be good. It could be bad. Why are you judging me?
It could be ugly.
You're judgmental. You're very judgmental.
I don't think I know how to speak English again because of Boma. Like, no jokes. So, gosh, childhood memories. I hope I don't get emotional today.
Try to start before you're emotional. I think you're gonna get emotional, and I don't know how to handle people when you're basking in your emotions.
Oh my God.
Please just don't cry, sweetie, please. My guy, let's in the studio and I go.
Can you imagine?
I will leave you in the studio. I'm empathetic.
You're empathetic.
Yeah, empathetic. I know it's empathy, empathetic. I can pronounce it. It's just me being silly. Anyways, yeah. Anyways. Why did I just do that?
Anyways.
No. Stop. Kofo, stop. Cease.
Okay, let me. Cease. Yeah. Cease and desist too. Nonsense.
You're very upset. I think my fondest childhood memory would be my ability to cobalize everybody.
Yeah, which from small. I don't want to imagine what your siblings went through.
But I was such a sweet child.
You were.
No jokes. I was that child that somebody did something. I remember this, and I don't even know why it's a memory I remember. I remember a pregnant lady in our church telling me to cross over her leg when she was about 8 months gone. I can say 8 months because then I remember her stomach being very big and very long. So I'm like maybe 8-9 months gone. And we were praying in church, and she told me to come and cross over her leg. And my mom found it. Yes, my mom found it really disturbing. So she came here and she was like, so the lady was not like, that my mom should not be angry that she did that because she just she's been watching me and she just loves me and she,
So did the pikin resemble you?
My sister, I don't even know who the person be when the pikin did. I don't know. But I'm hoping that I think she was coming from the aspect of how sharp I was. You know that child that is just
free,
smart. All the other children are doing doi. No offense. Yeah, there were a lot of those type of children there. Mommy, can I?
You're proud.
What's wrong with you?
You're proud.
Talk well. And then because my dad never believed, so in my house, growing up as a child, you're not allowed to speak languages till you're about 15. So I didn't even know how to speak Yoruba growing up. I didn't know how to speak any language. I wasn't allowed. My mom was the one telling me recently that when we're living in Akwa Ibom, I started speaking Ibibio one day, and that my dad came home and I spoke it, and he snapped at me. So the fear, never spoke it again. She was like,
the fear,
it changed the language out. Yeah, the Bibio away. Yeah. So some of the fondest memories I have are of me in people's faces and of me cobalizing people. And I don't know, for some reason, they used to call me rats. So this might not sleep in the night, it's not now. I'll crawl out from my mom's bed. I'll just go and be, walking up and down. So I'll be seeing
I was
things.
there. I was
Just
there.
that, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I'll be seeing things like, oh, this is my senior brothers.
Hey,
I know
yo.
I grew up because
That's what you mean by seeing.
yes.
No.
No. I had adopted siblings, you know, like people staying in the house, so to speak. So you just be seeing how that. So the morning I'll just be telling mommy, yesterday when I woke up, I saw Auntie Ayo, and she's like, So me, I don't know it was bad. That's the thing, it's gist. I don't think way I'm reporting you. It's gist, you get. But I don't know, my childhood, up until certain points that you now meet all these bullies boarding house. And I saw somebody ask recently on tweet, was it Instagram or Twitter? I can't remember now. Would you send your children to boarding house? I'm sorry.
I'm not.
As one who went,
okay,
never,
well,
ever.
let me reach the conclusion now.
Okay.
Me and my husband will talk about it.
Okay, great. Now, wherever you are, I speak to you, you will dislike the idea in the name of Jesus Christ, because I cannot struggle, I cannot fight, I cannot argue, I cannot. It did me absolutely no good. I had to change schools, you know, and all of that. So I think
this before, no?
Yeah, sort of. And I think that's the part of my childhood that I kind of have crunched into. Especially, I dealt with it over a period of years before I could finally, you know, say, oh, I've dealt with it, you know, to a surmountable. Because the truth is, again, with trauma, you never there's not like I've dealt with it.
It's in your subconscious.
Something can always trigger it.
Definitely.
Right? So you deal with it forever. It's just you get to a place where you are now in a good place about it. It's not bitter. That's the word. There's no more bitterness. There's no more heaviness. There's no more
forgiving.
pain. Yes. You're forgiving. You've not necessarily forgotten, but it doesn't have the same effect. So my childhood that I remember is like baby to like maybe 9-year-old, 10-year-old. Then I skip, you now meet me in 17, 18, 19, bobo.
I think for me, one of my fun.
Were you a naughty child?
I was like you.
Hey,
my mouth was very sharp, you know. So my cousin, oh my God, they beat me.
Yeah.
All of me.
Like this. This is fresh. But you're gentle like this. As you're gentle like this. Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. They beat the abebelube out of me and beat the spirit of God and calmness inside my body.
Why now?
Anyways, that's
you
what
used to do too much.
My mouth, Oh, why? Who are you that cannot talk to you?
Jesus.
Who are you? Tell me.
Put your mom in trouble.
Who are you?
As a child.
As a child, I talk to you. I talk to anybody. Right? I don't send. My fondest memory is so growing up here.
Let's do it. What are your greatest memories?
I don't think I have. I'm not even going to go with the greatest. I'll just go with the fondest.
Why? Everybody has great memories, Joe.
Oh my!
From eating food,
can you allow me to finish my story?
You
finished your story.
Yeah, but I want you to say great things.
Thank you. Mama, can you keep quiet? Can you not be like this?
I'm gonna be quiet.
So growing up, we kind of stayed in family house.
Okay.
It's my grandpa's house. So I was my cousins, my aunties, my uncles. So we all like grew up together. So one that came to mind that really made me laugh was how I lost one of my teeth.
Okay. Oh my God.
So my grandpa used to have this, I don't understand how they built the house here, but there was this staircase that was outside.
Okay.
And then R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly was trending. And me being me, I climbed the staircase and I got to the top. And I sang, I believe I can fly. And I flew Bugala to the ground.
You actually really flew?
I flew and my teeth flew with it. And I got the swollen lip.
Oh my God, what if it was worse?
I don't even know how the lips are normal now because they're so nice now, but I don't know how it got to this point. Well, I legit flew. I remember saying it, I believe I can fly.
Oh
and my grandpa would beat you on top.
Oh yes.
My grandpa used to beat us with wire. He would
Wait, what kind of wire?
Like not this normal cable.
You
now mix so the cable, they weave them together. My sister, your body. Yeah. Then I think
that is Kirikiri resistant.
My sister. I think another one that made me, because growing up in family house was New Year's Day.
Okay.
My grandpa always killed cow, so we'll share it.
Were you guys big on like holidays?
I cannot say big on holidays. We just happen that way. We share in the family house. So they used to kill cow every New Year. Cook like food. Okay. They will go to houses and share the food, and they give us money. I really enjoy those memories. Right. So they'll go, Toriola, hey, welcome. And yeah, take 20 naira was a trending money. 6, and they were those really nice, all those really nice plates. those like vintage plates now.
Okay.
That's what we used to carry the food with glass on top.
Yeah,
Now
our parents have those old plates.
And I was very round. Let's call me. So my son, growing up, let's call me. I had big tongues. Let's call me Shendu. So my son goes, Shendu, Biggie Bella Shendu. I'm not even kidding. Like, no, I had that one, and I had my brother's own. I see my brother's own. They're going to forgive me, but my own was Shendu, Biggie Bella Shendu. Then my auntie, for some reason, my auntie called me Kofora too. I don't know why. Kofora too. I don't know why.
What's going on here?
I don't know. But that Shendu, I can never forget it. Then I think I remember was that I cry a lot. God, please call me a witch.
Now,
please call me a witch. Because like I can kill you, narrate the story, and they will wake you up from the dead and kill you again.
What the hell?
Do you understand?
Mean?
That's how manipulative
your crying
my crying was. Like, it's so bad. And I used to carry my father until when I grew up. My father said, Ekunyole gets more scope. I will cry like I'm as but I will cry such that you start doubting. Like, I think I was a very good gaslighter as a child. Without to know.
Wow.
Like, swears. Kofoworola. See, that's why they used to beat me. Because I deserve all the beating that they gave me.
I'm actually so proud of you for admitting that. I didn't deserve the beatings they gave me because naturally.
No, it's not everything they deserve. Some are just pure wickedness. So because my auntie used to spoil me, my cousin would be like, yeah, she not good. You now beat me. When she comes back, me too, I'll go and report. She will beat him. And she goes to you, come back. I'm like,
I was naughty. I know that I was naughty, and I used to play like boys, and it used to drive my mom crazy. Like, why I started being girly, I think uni 200 level. That's when I said, I remember my trick then, there was serious problem. If you see my 100 level picture, you would deny me blood, sweat and soul. That's why you did not know me. You don't remember me because I look like total scraps. Because I didn't know how to dress like a lady, honestly. I didn't.
And back was not a school to help you with your
do you understand? Style at all. So you have to have something, and I had nothing. So it was crazy, man. You know, I have this memory of my mom pushing me around the house on staircase. I used to think that she was like fire brigade or like an army. Oh my God. I did not know that her job was. I legit thought my mom was in the army, in the force. What? Toba for fence. If you fly fence, when my mom wants to beat you. If she now sees that, you have got into one corner. Because what we used to do, when I run to my dad's room and hide behind the door, my dad would say, you should stay there and sleep. So my mom will wait for you. In the knife. And let me tell you the part that used to upset me the most. My mom will be flogging you with scripture, with anointing oil, holy water. Ni oruko Jesu. You don't know anything. My mom. It was deliverance plus beating. You have to be delivered for the kid
from the spirits that is making you
do those things. Yeah.
But see, you definitely cannot talk about childhood experiences and memories. We're talking about the sort of traumas and the beatings that came with it. Because I don't think there's any. I don't have the statistics, and I'm not like a statistician. Thank you.
Yeah.
To give the ratio, but I know if we ask all African children.
I think you're going far. Let me ask you this question, then you ask me. As a person, remembering those beatings, what can you say it's significantly changed in your life right now? What did he do?
Nothing.
What was his function?
Nothing. I'll have still turned not the way I am.
My God.
He only instilled fear, and I think the only function he did was just create a fiction or led to sort of like a breakdown in the relationship.
Yes.
So now we are getting close with our parents, but it's almost for a lot of us it's too late.
Yes.
So you're getting to know us now that we're older, but we wanted to know you when we're younger.
We would have preferred.
So we led a fear-based relationship as opposed to a love. And to be honest, so I like to give excuses, and I say, okay, they didn't know better because that's how a lot of them were trained.
Yes.
But like my mother will beat you so they God, I'm so
my mom beat one of my cousins. He went to sleep under the car. When she was looking for him to continue the beating. Baba ran under the car to save his life. We saw him, but we didn't say anything. But then in the night, we now went to open. It was even my dad They went to sneak him in through the back door.
Interestingly, my dad was not big on beating us. So,
No.
no. So I think
I like my dad's style of
my
beating.
dad's
He will
beating
carry-
is only belt
Okay,
and it's your
great.
hand.
My dad never.
Don't miss the hand. That's
My
all.
dad
So you
never.
just stretch your hand.
In fact, he used to annoy my mom. I will beat you so mercilessly. I will beat you. Even I carry slippers like this. Once I smile, puppy face, the end, you drop his
No,
slippers.
my father will beat you with belt
No,
on
never.
your hand. That is all.
Never.
But my mother, the thing about our mothers,
But my
our mothers
dad-
don't use one tool.
Yes.
They use it.
Also, why your dad used belt? My dad's one was his voice. There was something about his voice that used to send a strange wave of fear around the house. Like daddy comes out of his room from the corridor, he would just shout, "Who left the socket?" Here, and then everybody's shaking. My mommy will come and shout that shout 1,000,000 times.
Nobody will answer.
We feel just form say we dey sleep for pale. She go, "Mama, gbé èso, ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ọlọ́run, ká má ṣe nǹkan mi, ká má pè yín nǹkan mi." And I was just like, "Oh my God, shout out today."
I remember my mom used to come back from work then, legit. Once just hear her voice, everybody's running.
Yeah.
Bragado, can I come? And the house is never clean. I was always shouting, "Talo shele mi be ile Mr. and Mrs. Foolish." They're like, Mr. and Mrs. Foolish. One day. I say, we don't know these people. Who is Mr. and Mrs. Foolish?
But there was a lot of shouting in our own growing up.
You know, but at some point, it's like, God, what did we do to deserve? You know that this thing followed me to university. Can you remember? I was going to make some like really bad, not really bad decisions,
Yeah,
but some decisions in quotes. And like, hey, if my mother should catch me.
Wait, where do you think we got this thing from about when people who get married outside of marriages say things like, "If my parents should hear, they will kill me"? I've not still seen the parents that killed their child.
And many people did abortion.
Based on
Do
that
you know
notion.
how many of our friends or people that we know aborted just because
Even
if my
people
mother
we
should
don't know.
see even me, Boma, see.
Let's be honest. At that point, now I know better. But at that point in my life, if I made that, thank God I did it. If I made that mistake,
See, I'm saying it now. I'll remove the shame. So when my cousin got pregnant, and my mother did not say, my mother was the only one telling her sister that, will you now beat her?
They are always supporting for other people, Kofo. But don't let it be you, oh. Malo go, oh. They will know how to encourage others. Don't let okay.
You know, dead any small thing. My mother will kill me.
So-
my mother will shake it. It's never my father. My mother will
It's always everybody's.
I remember my 100 level first semester.
Tyrants.
Oh God, I remember this one, Boma.
Okay.
Mommy, God bless you. Let me say
I'm
something.
sorry. I don't remember. Did you guys ever? And I'm asking because I want replies. Did you guys ever have that phase where, from secondary school, like just 1, just 2, in our time now, you know, wore wet lips, media, absolute.
My own was pink. I painted.
Oh,
I
shalalala.
painted transparent nails. If 40.
Oh, to go one look at this girl. Media. I remember that list. I had him purple like this, almost finished inside the container.
If it stays long, it starts smelling.
Oh, system. It used to come out if it
Rubber.
gum your body like this. My mother was just opening I don't know whether she wanted me wash bag, the school. I don't know what it was. Kofo. The beating I received. Oh, think kegbe. You are now following people from this now. You enter lipstick. From lipstick, you enter Wivon. From Wivon, you enter Ashokpepe, etc.
It's so annoying how
Like you go from 0 to 100. And the funny thing is, you're saying all this lipstick Wivon. I don't even know what they are because this was like just 3. I didn't even know what these things were. But you've created this fear in your mind.
But man, the same women, you know how they tell you to growing up.
Please don't forget your story.
Let me say the story.
Say it.
So, in case you are wondering why I know book very much, it's because of the type of mother that I have. Not knowing book was not an option.
You are not the firstborn.
Tani. Who born you?
Can't be my descendant. Kofo. Mele. He's like, Kofo is remembering.
It's a wave of memories.
Shit.
That's how
God.
in secondary school in GS2.
Right.
I don't understand who gave my secondary school this idea.
Okay.
So they categorized us such a way that they put like the best 30 in A, next 30 B, C, D. So if you're 30th in A, rest and be assured that you're first in all other classes. So even the first in B does not have the same percentage
Right.
as you. So me, I used to go and collect. They gave me 26th position out of 30. And I know that that 26, I was the best out of the rest in your school.
Yeah.
That's how I need to now go and squeeze my results because I said they did not calculate my CRK well. You have to channel your anger to something.
Somewhere.
And I got home and then I saw the results. Kiniko. By the time she finished beating me at home, I got to school. The following, because they would give you the result, and following they would be like open day or something.
Okay. Yes, open day.
In the staff room. I think I remember my mother telling them, the whole teacher, look at what she did. You know what? Beats her very well. These grades are very well. When we're done, carry me to my class. Put me in front of the class. I can tell almost all my secondary school mates who know my mother. Everybody that don't know my mother, they lie. He's not going to the same school with me. Or they know my classmate. They put me in front of the class. And my cousin was just the unfortunate one because I cannot be only me. They have to shock you. That one. Now put me and my cousin. See them. Look at them.
In front of the classmates.
He sold them very well.
I don't
These
know.
grades there. I'm like, this. I mean, one day, Boma, I got
Why
B.
did they believe
I got
that
B
this was
in
a way?
literature, right, in SS1 or SS2, and my school will give you results for each subject. And I was first. I was like, I got A other places, not the A. Why are you going to be in literature? And I said, they're like, we just shut up. I said, but I was first. Hey, this Jackie Chan, she used to carry
How
the
dare
cane.
you reply?
The cane from my teacher. She just carried the cane, just turn her back on me.
Why?
Igbati ni Jowa.
There's no enjoying Igbati.
No, my mother slapped me with that, so
come on.
You
have to be moving.
But it was cane. Just turn her back. And she couldn't see me so that she was not.
She backed you.
She don't see where the cane is hitting. People that their children had as a carryover extra year, they were the ones begging her. Me, around me, first position.
Jagaban! Come on.
One no.
They beat the Jagaban out of you.
To be honest, I don't know, and I just think some of these things are just unwarranted.
You're still thinking.
What did we do? What did we carry? What did we throw?
I think we need to start, I don't know, see, the only consolation I keep giving myself is they did not know better. Because I will keep saying it. Autistic children, they don't children for mathematicians. You can't tell a child that is a born mathematician to go and begin to do government law. Only succeed. You will find it hard. Success will be such a difficult, because it's like telling somebody who is a left-handed person to in a second begin to use his right hand. And there were children who they also beat right hand. I had a classmate like that.
They beat right hand to left hand.
I used to feel bad for him. His mom would come to school and they should beat it. It is nonsense.
They should beat right hand to left hand.
Yes, they should beat his right hand next to left hand. The boy learned how to use his left hand before we left school.
I understand.
What is that? That
was the one I know is always left to right.
No.
This one was right to left.
Yes.
No, that is so swift to brain. Just like. But guess what, Boma? This thing I'm talking about, just me and my brother. My younger brother. The other ones did not.
Of course.
Did not visit
of course.
We were the experiment.
Of course.
So when I beat them now, I feel the satisfaction because we're the experiment. We don't even do us trying to. See my brother that's taller than me like that.
That one is actually very tough.
I thought that I want to beat. But I beat that one once we were growing up. Morphology, I left, do you watch Iron Fist Monk? Geez. I left the mark on his
face so that he would know.
But it was hard. So
thinking back now, my mom would seize some of my things. She would tell me if I do this is the repercussion. I'm just thinking back, like, what did that? And that's why I asked you that question significantly. What exactly? I'm not talking about their training as mothers. Those actions, what did you do? In fact, I got strong like cement. Where they put under hair. Inside easy. Molebi bugata soki. Don't be so me. Buga is bread. Agege bread. Take juice in me. You throw it inside water. You not bring it out. You not dry it. Oh my! Toba fig buy any ori. Toba fig bread buga. It made me so. I said I was naughty. In Yoruba they say omonyo. That was as a child. So I was naughty. That one is not stubbornness. If you tell me to stop, I'll stop. But when this beating started, because you like, no room for explanation. Yes.
You beat me. I'll be alright.
Sure. Oh yeah.
The day I stopped beating my brother, the day I beat him, so they were like,
nothing.
He did not cry. He beats me. And I cry.
Wonderful.
After crying, what's next? I say, hey.
No need again.
There's no need.
No need. And somebody asked me this question, are we saying we should not beat you? I said, to each his own horse. Nobody's saying
And
you should
guess
not
what?
beat
It's
you. I
also-
think it's a mix. You will
It's
mix the
also
new
God
generation.
that gives us wisdom on how to train children. Nobody has the template or the manual, and that's why I think I encourage everybody to follow this lady. I think Boma and Kofoworola, Grace to Parents.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have children, but I follow her already.
Yeah.
And
You will learn, and you will realize.
to.
Let me tell you what I realized from following some of these people on Instagram. That have like very actual, thoughtful things to say and very educative things to say that you can learn from, knowledgeable things. Is that you actually have the DNA of your parents, whether you like it or not. Their behavioral, should I say instincts are also in you. It will take a conscious effort
That's why
to
they always beat
recalibrate
us.
your thoughts.
Why they always beat us? Because they can see when they're beating you, they're not beating you as a you.
Yeah.
They are beating the them that they wish they had beaten out of them.
Yeah. Their fears.
Real.
It's fears. And I told my mom one day, I said, Mommy, you cannot train a child from the place of fear. You train from the place of faith. You can't. If you're doing anything, and this is not just for training now, every decision you take out of fear, guess what? You come back right to that thing you're scared of and worse. You're scared that your child will spoil. Guess what? It will spoil when you choke him. You're scared that, if you don't choke somebody, if you don't beat him, guess what?
If I don't say this, I don't think anybody will forgive us on this episode.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say something, because the truth is that we're now at the age where a lot of us are now birthing, children.
Before you say this, can I just list what I wanted to, let me finish what I was going to say.
Okay.
The second thing I wanted to say is we need to listen to children. That was something that we didn't get growing up. It was, you couldn't.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Oh, wow. Spirit is one.
Yeah, that's what I was
We
going
need
say.
to, I stay with my family friend, right? We live together, and I live with my godson. And I won't lie to you, his intelligence scares me, but it gives me so much ginger. Like, I look forward to being a mother, just seeing him grow up and the transition of discussions. When you're going out, Chama will come to the door and say, Mama, where are you going? In my mind, I'm thinking, if I answer you, because this is what I know from where I'm coming from. In my mind, I'm like, Konid can answer. Like, there's only for me to answer. If I answer him, he doesn't even understand where I'm going. And one day he said to me, why is it that every time I ask you where you're going, you don't answer me? And I answered him. I said, if I tell you, do you know the place? And he says to me, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And he didn't say it as Ojola. He just said it like, it doesn't. He said it doesn't matter now. I want to know. That's you. Shebi, you met him. He said it doesn't matter now, but I want to know. And then I realized that that's why I tell him I'm going to the market. Today he asked me, is it for business? I said, this boy picks on everything in this house, so we're just not aware. When I bring marketing, I go to the room and I'm sorting deliveries. He's actually watching. He was on his cartoon and I think, he didn't see me pass. But he's seeing, and that's something our parents fail to realize, that we picked up on everything. There's so many secrets our parents don't even know that we know.
We know things.
Let's not go
we
back.
Know things.
Let's not go back.
We know things. But, and I think another thing for me, apart from the listening, is so there's listening is part of communicating.
Yeah.
But good communicating.
Right. Okay.
A lot of things that our parents said we should not do growing up were right in their own rights. They were right in their own rights. But they just did not allow us to understand. Okay, so Emma tells you, don't sit down on uncle's
I think you should change the word command.
They commanded us to communicate.
For me, I'm speaking for myself.
So they tell you, don't sit down on uncle's leg.
Yeah.
And just carry that. I just run with it.
And then
I don't know why
uncle.
I am not sitting down on. It's not a particular uncle, like any guy's leg. I don't know why I'm not sitting on uncle's leg. I just know that my mother said don't sit down with my leg. I need you to come and tell me, and which I will encourage us, because and that's why I said that it's God that gives grace to parents. To be honest, it's God that gives you grace and wisdom to parents. There is no rule book anywhere. So always ask the Holy Spirit for how best He wants you to communicate with your child. Because again, children are peculiar and they're all different. The hand you use to train A is not the same hand you train B, C, and D. Even if you have 10 children.
I'm telling you.
Because like I said,
your 4 children
not bets are the same. Likewise, no children are the same. But you need to be telling them why. Because when I ask around, if that's one thing that cuts across everybody. Like people say, I wish our parents told us why. Okay, so don't have sex before you get married.
Because
why? You don't tell me the why. You just command me. But hello.
Were you never scared to ask why? You know the fear.
Why?
To ask why my mama say don't do. You just say okay, and the okay has to come with sympathy, like as if you are trembling. If you say okay, shame me. Have you said sorry before and they attacked you for the sorry?
Shame me, so sorry for.
I want to buy any sorry. The mama both apologize. Kid in it. That's what my mom said.
This particular part of the podcast is not for our parents because we've moved on. It's for us.
Yeah.
And those coming after us.
Yeah. You have to check it. You don't know, but you are your momsy. You are your popsy. You see that thing that one day you are them.
I was doing that for my siblings. And someone said, Kofo, you know, one of my teachers from secondary school that experienced my mother said, you know, you just behave like your mother. I said, yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. No.
The blood of Jesus.
I think she has amazing, super amazing traits.
Of
but
course.
there's some that we don't want. And guess what? The world is evolving. So the things that were obtainable in our time, it's not will be obtainable in our children's time. Now you need to start teaching them a lot of concepts.
Exactly.
Just explain. Because the children will come home and ask you, why are two men getting married?
Oh yes.
Why come you and daddy? You know.
Yes.
The world, the orientation is destined different. So you have to be ready, so that you're not caught unawares. And if they don't get the information from you, best believe they will get it from somewhere else.
That's what I was going to say.
And you will not want them to go and get it from the wrong
Somebody
sources.
will teach them what you refuse to teach them.
Let me round off with this really quick, funny story. One thing I did, just one small story. I told you now. So,
Oh my God.
so growing up, sorry. I don't know what happened. We used to have one like help then, but she was young too. So all of us know how to set together. We now left we used to try to change the bathroom to like bubble baths. So you know how you block the drainage, like you do bubble bath.
Okay.
We had forgotten we want to do bubble baths. We had forgotten that it's bubble bath. That's how the water now flowed from the bathroom all the way to the living room.
Wonderful.
And then we used to use rug.
Jesus is Lord.
I know how
olden days rug.
It stinks when it's wet, you know. There was no escape. How will I explain to my mother? Guess what we did? Genius idea.
Oh God.
We carried iron.
Oh my God.
We're ironing the rug.
Oh my
That is a very fond memory.
Oh my God.
We're ironing. You know, see, God has been protecting us without knowing. Because I could have died from being electrocuted.
Kofo, you've not heard that saying, Ọlọ́run ló ń tọ́jú ọmọ. Children that eat sand, stone.
I think Allah alone taught you or more weary. Something about like that.
Yeah.
I
They
think
say
God
that
takes
too.
care of
They say that
children
too.
of a madman and
Mad person, and they grow up.
and they are normal. So what about
And
you?
they're eating from all these things that seemingly, if we eat from, we die. So at the end of the day, it's not. My friend said something. A friend of mine has a child. She was like, first of all, wait, I'm sorry, I'm just booting. You people used iron.
Iron to iron
I
rod.
had to go back. What?
It did not even work because my last still found out. Omorogun. I remember vividly. Omorogun.
That Gary Turner was a standard.
Omorogun.
Koboko.
I did not use Koboko.
They used Koboko on me.
Let's between my own family. Let's put Koboko on our head.
Literally. They used Koboko for me. They used Koboko for me. They used Koboko.
See, guys, I'm honestly looking forward to listening and hearing your
I know
childhood
that we have,
stories.
especially for those in their 20s, their 30s, their 40s, we have like horrendous, I don't want to say, you know, that's what, because I hear some people's story and I'm just like, what horrendous stories. So guys,
I didn't even share enough with you because I don't share from my friend. God, I didn't get their permission because things occur.
Things occur. It has passed bus stop.
But so I need to know, and even as so some of our listeners already
I have to
kids.
say this one, I'm sorry, because she shared that story publicly very quickly. I have a friend whose uncle molested her for years when she went to live with them, and recently he came to their house in Lagos. Now she's an adult, you know, in her late 20s, and this guy, you know, she couldn't keep it. She confronted, you know, him. She told her parents, her dad said, all things have passed away, all things have become new. And she's like, do you know what he does to me, seeing him here in our house, as if nothing happened, greeting me, saying, rubbing my back, and you're okay with that?
I don't say what's made them come and carry me
my
on.
dear, let's leave it, don't say it. Do you know what her uncle said to her? It was the way she was that caused it. It was the things she's.
Well, let's not talk about
it. All we're saying is we need to do so much better, right? And we need to do it consciously. Because I feel like the problem, and why I'm saying this, and let me use Yoruba, is that we don't know that we are our parents.
Well, a reflection.
We are so quick to say never. When I will not.
It goes back to saying that it's God that gives wisdom.
Yes,
to parents.
it's there.
Children, rather.
It's there. You just have to be very careful.
So, guys, we're looking forward to your experiences, your stories, how you're working on these things for your own children now, so that other people can learn. I want to learn.
Good and bad, any story you have.
I'm going to be a parent someday by the grace of God. So I want to know what to do, how to react, etc., etc.
Yeah, and also want to hear from people who have children, mothers.
That's what
young
I mean,
mothers.
how you're dealing with your kids.
Please,
don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at FlowwithKB on Instagram and on Twitter, and our personal handle. I just say hi, Yoruba girl.
My personal handle on Instagram is Bomijay, BOMMYJAY. It's also Bomijay or Johnson Ruth Boma on Twitter.
And I'm K.T.on Instagram and Kofoworola on Twitter. I really enjoyed recording this episode, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as you enjoy record. Sorry about that. For advert placements, kindly contact us on any of our social media platforms. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Also, if you want to be a guest on the podcast, you want to come share your thoughts live with us in the studio, we would also be expecting a message from you. And of course, as always, don't forget, we are now voiceover artists. God has been saying this thing. They put yourself out. This is the year of shoot your shots, yo. Maybe our EPA is listening now.
Bye.
Bye.
It's not even beating you.
The extra in the E.